let's talk about something very crucial today that comes with remote work. Let's talk about freedom. Because I guess most people opt for remote work because they feel that this means like a lot of freedom. And yes, it is like a lot of freedom. You can work whenever and wherever you want. You only maybe have to meet some kind of deadlines and just finish your tasks. Or if you're working for yourself, maybe it's even more flexible. What does it actually mean to have the freedom? And what do you think about this statement? Freedom comes from routine. Freedom comes from structure. For me, this is very true because I really feel that freedom comes from having some kind of structure, some kind of routine. Otherwise, it's just all over the place. And if you really want to enjoy this remote, flexible lifestyle, I feel that you have to have some kind of container in which you can flow and really use your creativity. Otherwise, you might just burn out, procrastinate, not get tasks done, and maybe even damage your health. Because if you're always like flowing super free, then you're actually not free. You're just chaotic. And in this, you don't get your stuff done. And in this, you will be in a lot of trouble. And at some point, maybe you will have to sacrifice your sleep, your health, your lean physique. So you can't have this bikini body and go off and, enjoy time at the pool. If you're like a remote worker and spending your winters in Bali or Thailand or something, I guess we all want to be healthy, feel good, feel happy. So that's why you need some structure, some routine, and this will be the key to your ultimate freedom. I promise. There is a point in this, and I will explain in a moment. So I started working remotely in 2011 when I was studying in the UK at university, and this came out of necessity. I had to have money to really be doing my master's in UK in Spa University. So I just got into which was called Odesk. Now it's called Upwork. I got onto this platform. I started translating. So first I was working for an Australian company and translating very boring chemical safety data sheets. So it was, not exciting at all, but at least it gave me the money and it allowed me to stay at university and really get my master's degree. Yeah, I've been doing it for a while. I've been doing a lot of translation tasks, writing stuff, IT stuff, mostly something, by the computer, and also coaching. Coaching is also remote because I usually see people through the screen. So anyway, I've been doing it for a while. And I would say I also had these moments when I was working at very random times, like very late at night, also during the weekends. But don't really want to escape this 9 to 5 to work on the weekends, work at very random hours, maybe sacrifice your sleep. I guess we don't want to do that, but this can still happen if you don't have any set structure and routine. And I would say that having some kind of framework is okay. And yes, you will still have a lot of flexibility in your day. You can still have this flowy time and you can still have just random time free. I really love to maybe do something in the morning, then be out during the day. And also if you're like traveling as a remote worker, this can be like a dream just to, be out during the day, see the sights. Or if you are in Estonia, enjoy the forest, nature, the sun, especially in winter. In Estonia, there's not much sunshine during the day. So maybe you want to be out during the day when all the 9 to 5 people are sitting in the office and not seeing any kind of sun and not breathing any fresh air. And as a remote worker, you can have this privilege if you really plan your time and you get your tasks done, unless you have meetings in the middle of the day. But yeah, that's a different topic. And yeah, like I said, I like to do something in the morning, be out during the day, and then I actually like to work in the evenings. But there has to be some kind of structure, otherwise I will just overwork and I will just go to bed too late and feel tired the next morning. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to feel tired. I want to be strong, healthy. I want to lift heavy weights in the gym, and I want to be recovered to do all this. So for this, I also need a structure. Let's talk about specific things, what you can do and how you can build like a structure. I would say it all starts in the morning, your morning routine. So what you do in the morning, this in fact sets the tone for your entire day. And it can either be like super productive, successful, or it can be like, whole days, like a doomsday. You can decide what kind of vibe you want to give to your day if you start your morning in the best way for yourself. I'm not saying that you have to get up super early. I am a morning person. For me, I love to be up at 6 or even sooner, but this is not for everybody. Whenever your morning starts, just start it mindfully. This does not mean that you have to have like 1 hour of reading and meditation, yoga, I don't know, cold shower, run, and all that crazy stuff that you very often see in productivity books. You don't have to have all that, but I would recommend to have 1 or 2 non-negotiables that you do every single morning. Some things that set you in the right mood, in the right mindset, and that allow you to be the best version of yourself, the most optimized version who can be productive and get that stuff done that you want to get done, either for somebody else or for your own business. For me, one of the non-negotiables that I do first thing in the morning is meditation. And I usually pick something from the Mind Valley app because I'm also a Mind Valley member. I pick some kind of meditation depending on how I want to feel that specific day. Sometimes it's just 3 or 5 minutes. Sometimes I do like 20 minutes. And I also pick different topics. So I can pick enhance your focus. Sometimes I pick like confidence. Then I want to have love, happiness. Some days I want to feel sexier. So I just pick based on the thing that I need a specific day. But you can have your own mindfulness practices. Then I usually do a little bit of movement first thing in the morning just to give in my body, especially if you know that you have a lot of sitting, working at the computer during your day. I also recommend to have some kind of movement. You can just go out for a walk, get some fresh air. I also like to come to the balcony and just get a little bit of fresh air every morning because this kind of rewires my brain and body. And I also like to dance in the morning and just get the body going because it's not only physical, your brain will also start working faster if your body is awake. You don't want to sleep, right? And for me, okay, this is already a little bit later, but I always do my workout in the morning hours, sometimes even before breakfast. But if I know that I will be lifting super heavy stuff, I want to eat my eggs first. But lately, I've been going to the gym before breakfast, even, and lifting like really heavy stuff. But yeah, you do you always. So yeah, I do my meditation, little bit of movement, and sometimes also my main training session of the day. Because when this is done, I know that okay, my day has already been a good one. Because for me, sport is super important and I can't live without. So let's say that you have started the morning in a way that puts you in the best mood possible and that gets you ready for the day. So how do you go through the day? For me personally, because I'm working on many, many different things, I like to have special focus for the day. And when this one special task is done, yes, one task. I used to have 3 different tasks, but this was too much. So nowadays I just have like one focus. Maybe I'm working on my podcast. Maybe I'm working on some kind of writing task for somebody else. Maybe I'm ghost writing a book for a client. But yeah, I just get one focus for the day and then I just do it. And if I feel that, okay, I've done enough of that thing, then I might do something else. But first, I will just pick this one focus and focus on it throughout the day. Very often, I also use the Pomodoro app. You can also download versions of this to your computer or phone. I'm using Too Mighty. It's like tomato, but tomato and mighty combined into one word. Oh, mighty. Yeah. And this sets you like a timer for 25 minutes. And I really love to have that kind of timer where I really work in a very focused way and don't do anything else. My notifications are always off, so you can never call me, you can never reach me because I just don't want to be disturbed. Not when I'm working and at any other time either. So I can't be reached unless you have an appointment. So yeah, for me, the workday means having like one focus. For you, maybe for you, it works to have a list of tasks, having some time blocking in your calendar. What I would also recommend you to have is knowing when you eat, having specific meal times, because your body will actually like to have food at the same time every single day and also wake up at the same time every single day and also go to bed at the same time. This way you are most optimal, you are the happiest, and it's good in many different ways for your health and productivity and everything and for your peace of mind. So during today, I recommend having specific meal times. So these can also be like breaks in your day when you really take time to eat, not in front of the screen, please, because you really need to get away. And if possible, no, not if possible, try to get at least 2 to 5 minutes of movement after you eat your lunch, breakfast, whatever. 2 to 5 minutes. You can maybe even do the dishes. This is also movement. Because if you just move even 2 to 5 minutes, this is not a lot to ask. You're already giving your body a signal that, yes, use these calories to got the food. So if this is nutritionist and health coach speaking in me, just move a little bit to really start using this energy if you don't want to store too much fat in your body and teach your body that, yes, movement is good. I also love to have some walks in my day. Very often, I also go outside to work. In Barcelona, there are quite a lot of co-working spots. In Estonia, I know there are many too, but unfortunately, the croissant app hasn't reached Estonia yet. I'm using it in Barcelona, but the croissant app actually is super, super useful because you can go to so many different co-working places and just enjoy the vibe. You pay like some kind of monthly fee based on the hours that you use, then just go to different co-working spaces. So you can have a different office for every day, and it's available in many different countries and cities as well. I hope it one day also reaches Estonia. Move after you eat, have specific meal times, and also know when to finish. Have some kind of end to your workday. Don't just work until you drop dead at your computer or the power goes out or whatever. Just have an ending. Yes, you have this freedom to work whenever, but it doesn't mean that you have to work until you're like exhausted. Put an end to this. And I also encourage you to not be afraid that you can't finish something. If you didn't finish, fine. You will just continue the next day. The world is not going to collapse. And actually, if you put like specific end time, you might even realize that you will finish the task faster. Because if you have only this endless freedom, you will work, work, work until you drop dead. But if you have specific end time, you will work faster, you will be more productive, and you will be less distracted by your phone or whatever. And you will actually achieve so much more in shorter time. Believe me. And once the workday is done, you have earned this freedom. You have earned this flexibility. So just enjoy your evening and really go to bed at the same time every single day, because this will boost your health, productivity, and it's so much easier to wake up if you also go to bed at the same time every single day. I'm not saying that you have to do it super early, but just the same time. Your body loves routine, your body loves regularity. So pick yourself a bedtime, put yourself an alarm. I have an alarm at 10 minutes past 9 p.m. because otherwise I might also get stuck in being productive. Because like I said, very often I take the afternoon and day off, and then I just work in the evening, and my creative flow is actually very good in the evening. So I need to have this reminder that, okay, it's 10 minutes past 9. Please shut down the laptop and go to bed, listen to some meditation or read a book. So that's what I'm also doing. I'm having this reminder to stop. I hope you also find a way how to stop and how to really enjoy your evening. So, non-negotiables. Tell me about your non-negotiables. What are the things that help you have a routine? And what is your relationship with routine? Drop it in the comments and let me know. And let's discuss about non-negotiables, routines, and structuring your workday as a remote worker. I hope you found this valuable. I hope I could provide a little bit of, I don't know, seed for thoughts. So even if you didn't find any value, maybe I made you think about a specific topic. And if this happened to you, I'm happy. Okay, let's build a routine that really allows to enjoy the freedom that we have as remote work.